Hello everyone, here I am again. I am doing a video, my video about my favorite series of all time. So just let's get into it then. First, I will talk about the series I don't physically own because I don't buy every book I read. The audiobooks I listen to I don't own most of the time, and I don't have that much money to buy every single book I read. So the first one is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I really liked the dynamics between the two main characters, and I just like the feel of it. Like it was like Harry Potter, so I am into that, guys. Second one is Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. Just that series was so dynamic. It was just fantastic. I listened to the audiobooks of that series and it just pulled me in. Just like the characters, they're just so layered. It's just not, they're not good, they're not bad, they're grey. Grey Sister is the second book, and it's about this character that is an orphan and is taken and goes to this monastery where they're get raised to fight or do things like that, and she's becomes a fighter. We see her grow up like from a young girl to a adult. The third one is the Charlotte Holmes series by Brittany Calvero. It just was so how would I say that, just lovely to read. It wasn't really depth, but I still remember those almost vividly, and I listened to those like year and a half ago or something, and I'm not someone who remembers a lot about a book, so I just love them, and they're gender bent from Sherlock Holmes, like Sherlock Holmes and the other one is the guy, so they fall in love, and then you see the dynamics between those characters. It's just amazing. Like it's not easy, and they don't go through easy things, but you see them grow up and just become who they're meant to be. So that I found that amazing. Now about the series I do own, like first one, Harry Potter. Of course, Harry Potter just can't not mention this. It's just the series I grew up with, and it's just amazing. I don't know what I can say about it more. Okay, then just I think this is my favorite series of all time, even above Harry Potter. I know it's the Outlander series. These books just are amazing. I read these books also mostly on audiobook, and it just when I'm listening to these books, all I want to do is listen. Like listen. It just the romance in this book is just amazing. A little bit problematic for some people, but I loved it. It's about this woman Claire. She's from 1945. She was a nurse in World War II, and she goes through the standing stones back to 1743. So it's a time travel romance, and this series is like 8 books long, and a 9th book is coming out someday. I just don't know when, but I love this series. This series has my heart. I just say that. Okay, then it's just next one is Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. This series was just, the main character is amazing. Like she thinks she's cursed, but she is probably cursed, and this man comes to her, Jupiter North. He comes to her and takes her away to a land where she won't die on her 11th birthday, which is just so exciting for her, and just exciting because her whole life, when they went when there was something wrong or something went wrong, she was to blame, and that's not true. But because she was cursed, they blamed her, and she goes through these trials to get into the wondrous society. And this book was so good. This series is something I would give to my children. Like, it's so heartful. Just heartful. Is that even a word? I don't know. Next one is something a lot of you like, or she's really popular author, and it's The Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Wait, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, I won't be right back. The Savage Song, like, this series is just amazing. I don't know, it's about Kate Harker and August Flynn, and they're in the same city, but the city is divided in two halves, and it's about monsters and humans, and that even humans can be monsters and monsters can be good, and just that you figure out their personality and why they are so, and how much they can change with the more they learn and the more they get to know each other and the world around them. The one I forgot, I shouldn't have forgotten that one, is City of Ghosts. The City of Ghosts series from V.E. Schwab. Like, it's another middle grade, and it was just so heartful. When I read those two books that are out, I read them like in one sitting. It's just amazing. Or I listened to them in one sitting. I loved those. Okay, next one. It's one I haven't read in a while, but it's Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. This series this was the first series I read by Lee Bardugo. I read the first series and the Christophers after this one. So, like, I didn't really know the world well. But that didn't matter to me. Like, these characters like Cass and Inesh, and oh my god, I love those characters. I think this is really character based. Like, obviously there's a heightened like that, but if you don't like the characters, you're not gonna like these books. And I think I love these characters, and that's why I love this book too, or series too. Next one is like next to are a little bit of a, most people don't like them anymore, but I love them. And the first one is the second book, is The Vampire Academy by Rachel Mead. I just love this series. I read them recently. I own these in the Dutch version, and I didn't know the first two, so like around Christmas I was like, I'm gonna buy them again and I'm gonna reread them in English, because like English is my rule. And I reread them and they're just lovely. They get better with each book. Like, that's just something you need to know. They get better with each book. And I just love Rose a lot. And Dimitri, like, oh my god, Dimitri. Oh. Okay, next one. It's the next series from Rachel Mead. It's Bloodlines series. This is the Dutch version, and this is even better than the Vampire Academy series. Like I said, she gets better with each book she writes. And Sydney's an alchemist, and you know what an alchemist is if you write the first series, so like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like Sydney and Adrian is my love of my life. Like, oh my god, that guy, like in the later books, not in the first ones, but these characters are amazing in a way. She formed these characters in a way they changed in this series. It's just so gradually and so good that you don't guess why. Everything they do fits their personality really, really well. So I love this series. The last one is something I like. I reread. I've reread this series like 3 times now. And it's Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. I love these books. Like, Oh my god, I love these books. And they're just so good. Like, these two boys, the boys, it's actually like boys are strangers, they become friends, and they become boyfriends. And it's like one of them is out, one of them isn't because he didn't know yet. So like it's just awesome the way the characters, yeah, figure out who they are. Like I've said before in the series, I like that really much. So this was my video. Hope to see you next time. If you like that, please subscribe, and